bringing millionaires into town.
Henry Flagler said that.
To do is pave the city streets. With everything he had done for the city thus far, they said, Mr. Flagler, sir, that would be our honor to pave these city streets just for you. It's just not currently within our budget. So of course he took matters into his own hands. He sent an empty train up to R.J. Reynolds, a brick manufacturer at the time. Filled that train up with bricks, told the city, I bought them. You paid them. They did. We had paved city streets after that. If you're looking for an adventure while you're here, look no further. Go across the bay here to Anastasia Island, not named after the Russian princess, of course, but for the Saint Anastasia, and go climb the St. Augustine Lighthouse. Once we make our turn, you can't miss it. There's black and white counterclockwise stripes and a ruby red top. The lighthouse that resembles ours the most is in Cape Hatteras. They too have a lighthouse with black, white counterclockwise stripes, but instead of a ruby red top, theirs is matte black. That's intentionally done. All of your lighthouses around the world are painted and or shaped different. So if you ever find yourself lost at sea, just pull out your handy dandy lighthouse guide. Play a fun little matching game. You'll see where you are from there. That bay is called Matanzas Bay, at first called the Bay of Dancing Dolphins. That is a fairly accurate name for it. It goes directly into the Atlantic, so we do get dolphins playing in it. Keep your eyes open as we come up the bayfront here. Speaking of it going into the Atlantic, off our coast here, we have the world's largest breeding ground for hammerhead, mako, and black-tip shark. So yes, that's a lot of baby shark to do. If you just want to find their teeth, go to our beaches here. You should be able to find a few. Or download a shark tracker app. See if Miss Catherine the Great is in town. She's a nice big great white place to vacation here off our coast. Do I have any scary movie fans on board? The first 3D scary movie was a film called House of Wax and starred Vincent Price. They filmed that movie in Australia. The close-ups there in that yellow building. That was the original Holmes and Potter's Wax Museum. So of course it was fitting they filmed House of Wax there in the Waxworks. On the right, that bridge, that's called the Bridge of Lions, for the Carrera marble lions that guard either side of it. Those lions were gifted to us by Dr. Andrew Anderson Jr. He was a one-term mayor here in our city. This is a drawbridge. It was completed here in the 1920s, and upon its completion, it was estimated to carry 10 cars an hour. If you spend any time here, you'll quite easily see it does a lot more than that. Now, usually this is where I would talk about the fort, but I don't want to spoil that for you guys, so I've got some pirate jokes for you. We'll start off easy. What's a pirate's favorite letter? You think it'd be R or C, but really it's P. Without P, pirates would only be pirates. It's a no-cap joke. Alright, what's a pirate's favorite restaurant?
Horsey!
Arby's. Well, the pirate likes it. That's all that matters. What soda does a pirate get at Arby's? High C, like the high C. What's high C? You don't know what high C is? It's like a speaking of the high seas, this is our bay here. If you look out way far back, the water back there, that is the Atlantic Ocean. Alright, some more pirate jokes for you guys. Where did the pirate get his hook? The secondhand store. And how much? How much did it cost the pirate? Dip corn at the farmer's
Buccaneer.
A buccaneer. Somebody said it, you were correct, my friend. Alright, there is one thing I actually like to talk about with the fort here. I want to talk about the most epic battle ever. This battle happened on this very lawn right there. It lasted for around 2 hours. And in that 2-hour time span, guess how many people died? Nobody. 0 people, 0 deaths, no casualties. Very peculiar. Now guess how many people got hurt? Around 12, according to local physicians. Only. These 12 people, all 12 of them had frostbite, mainly on their fingertips. It's when you get very, very cold and you kind of freeze and like very cold. And they got frostbite. Because it snowed here in 1977. A group of high schoolers said the most epic snowball ever right there on that very lawn. Lasted 2 hours until the sun came up. Now when the sun rose, temperatures rose and with it, causing that snow to melt. So yes, sometimes we do get snow here, believe it or not. Perfect segue into our Ripley's Believe It or Not. But believe it or not, this Believe It or Not has that noise been? I believe it or not. This building was built here in 1887 by a man named William Warden.